The tragedy of life doesn't lie in not reaching your goals. The tragedy of life lies in having no goals to reach. A quote by Benjamin Mays. So what is the quote trying to say? The quote is trying to say that the tragedy of life is the absence of goals. So what are goals? Goals are something that we all need in order to progress with life. It serves as a map with a clear destination of where we want to be. Without it, life can feel rather unfulfilling. So how can we get started? Well, we first need to have goals. It can be one, it can be multiple, it don't matter. What matters is that we have to write them down onto a piece of paper. Now what this does is that it gives us a clear view of what we want. And it also serves as a reminder. Next, we'll need deadlines. Deadlines give us a sense of urgency, meaning we'll rush our work to get it done faster. Now, I mentioned earlier about writing our goals down to a piece of paper, but I don't mean just any normal goals. I mean something that is for the long run. So how do we know which goal to put into the piece of paper? Well, we need to understand a useful mnemonic. It's called SMART goals. Each of the letters represent different words. So for instance, SMART. S, specific. M, measurable. A, attainable. R, realistic. And T, timely. It doesn't need to be explained that much. We need to be specific about our goals because goals can take up to years to accomplish. We need to make sure that it is attainable or measurable. We don't want to chase an impossible dream. Lastly, timely. We need to make sure when we can turn that goal into a reality. And in order to rush things, we need to have deadlines. Now, this is the SMART goal mnemonic, but there's another mnemonic that we can talk about. This mnemonic will guide you through life. It's called glove box. So, just like the old one, each letter from the word glove box represent different words. For instance, G, goal. Goals are vital, which is why the author of the book created this chapter to begin with. L, leverage. We need to use all the available resources around us. O, optimistic. We need to have a positive attitude. V, vision. We need to have the ability to look into the future from today. It is best used for those who work in business. E, energy. Everything we do costs tremendous amount of energy, which is why we need to keep a mindful of how we use our energy. B, balance. If you do any of these, your life are most definitely in balance already. O, opportunities. Opportunities are everywhere around us. They are just waiting for us to get a grab onto them. X, X-ray. This don't mean the ability to look at things with the naked eye. This means the ability to look at things from a different perspective. It is best used for those who are coach, which is why you need to find someone trustworthy enough to be your coach. It can be friend, relative, or even family members. This is the glove box mnemonic. These mnemonic will help you guide through life. And in order to write down and separate different kind of goals onto the piece of paper, you need to keep a mindful of the SMART goal mnemonic. Finally, if you're interested in this book, feel free to come to our library on the 4th floor. This book is called A Focus on Success, and this is the 7th chapter, Goal Setting. Thank you.